I finally got that Armu milk whatever that I've been desperately needing ever since ever since I recorded it a few episodes ago. It's going to look like just last episode to you guys. So I'm going to finish up the Gorg quest, and then you'll probably just see me in the past going through all the quests I've already done at this point in time. It's an annoying thing. Anyway, we're here. We're making the snipe flan or whatever. It's like my head seems to feel clearer with each bite. These are incredibly appetizing. Yes, this will be perfect for the menu. Customers are sure to come back for more. Right, I think that's enough for the warming up stage. We've got decent recipes lined up for the cookies and the flans, but now it's time to bring out any pâtissier, the cake. We're going to make the best cake Aurist has ever known and turn it into our #1 product. Okay. Love, marry, cake. Let's see if it turns out. Why are you doing all this for me? Wow, he already hired employees. Did you see that? That was fast. Well, we both have dreams that we want to realize. You helped me, so now I'm helping you. That's all there is to it. I'm going to keep working on my painting skills too. So you just keep making your sweets and that'll make us both happy campers. I'm really grateful to you for all this. Thanks again. I'll show you the best I can be, whether I'm fighting or baking. Still early days for the lyre though, wouldn't you say? Haha, true enough. It'll be getting busy soon. Get your friends to help, won't you? I'm sure they won't mind.
Morag? Would you mind helping in the kitchen?
You don't want Morag cooking.
You want me to help?
Yeah, I'm sure you'd be first rate at this kind of thing.
Really? Well, I don't have much experience, but I'll do what I can.
Well, to be fair, last time she was dealing with a fish, so maybe she's better at baking?
Laura and Poppy, could I ask you to get some more ingredients?
Yes, yes! Please input quantities and products.
36 choice cherries and 62 love raspberries. 102 measures of Muka flour and 57 cranberry bells.
Got it! Tora and Poppy will fetch.
Dromark, could you perhaps go and get the other essentials?
Why, of course. I'll be back in a jiffy.
Dromark looks weird as a normal tiger.
Everyone else, you're in charge of PR.
Calm down, Morag.
Roll up! Gorg's Just Desserts is officially open.
Whoa,
Come,
you see that
possibly
kid?
the first chance in history
Jeez.
to taste the Blade Maid dessert.
She went so fast her frames dropped.
Forget the rest. Get the best.
Ooh, graphics here are being a bit weird. Is he sprinkling sugar over his shoulder? It makes me think of that one meme with the guy dusting the thing with the salt in the really weird way. I have to say, people have gone bonkers over your sweets, Gorg. That goes for me as well. Once we're finished with all this fighting malarkey, you should settle down here. Do what you love most. I'd never have gotten this opportunity if you hadn't awakened me from my core crystal, Zeke. I exist to serve you, to keep you safe. so it never really crossed my mind to think about what I'd do after I left the battlefield. But maybe someday, when this is all over, I'll make candy for you, and we can all sit down together and have a blast. What do you say? Will you let me subject you to some sweet, sweet celebration? Heck yeah! Alright, that's finally done with. Jeez. It didn't seem like much for you, but I've been putting this off for months because I got blocked off on the Indel thing. So, yeah, that's finally all done and good with. Let's talk to this Jelved kid. That gourmet guy Nick who joined up recently. I think he might have killed my mom and dad. Back when I was only little, my parents left me in Torgoth while they were on a mission with a group of mercenaries, including him. But all that came back was their blades' core crystals. The lady at the inn where I was staying looked into it for me. Turned out the guy came back from a mission alone and then went off somewhere. Rumor had it that he had betrayed his allies and taken their reward or left them to the monsters to save himself. Whichever is the truth, he's a coward who left my parents to die. I tried to warn you that he was dangerous, but he wouldn't take me seriously. He doesn't think Nick seems like a bad guy. I want you to help me find proof that Nick was the one who betrayed my mom and dad. Really, I want to face him with my dad's blade and avenge them right now, but I can't do that here in the village. I want to make him apologize for taking my parents from me. I'm sorry I asked such a nasty task of you. You'll find Nick in the training ground. Oof. Bit of mood whiplash there, going from making desserts to, this. Oh hey, I know you guys. You fought together with Vandam, right? Vandam actually took care of me this one time back when I was little. I lived in Gormont until recently, but before that I lived in Uriah. That was when I met him. Anyway, when I heard the big guy had passed away, I just had to come and pay my respects. I'm about to head out on my first mission as a member of the band. Hey, do you think you could come along too? I'd love to have the chance to talk about Vandam with you guys. Thanks, that's settled then. We're meeting up with our squad, Chief Corden and Spirit Crucible Elphys. I was feeling a bit nervous actually, but now I have you guys to talk to. I'm kind of looking forward to it. I'll see you at the meetup point. Ah, wonderful. You made it. I hear Nick invited you to join. Sorry to bring you all the way out here. Your job is to take care of a few monsters around the camp area. I can't run a mission without ensuring my squad's safety, you understand. The monsters you're looking for are the 3 Gammon Greeble and 3 Dusky Rick. Take out that man and the rest of them will get the message, I reckon. Good luck out there. Alright, we took care of the beasties. He hasn't killed them all yet. That's a good sign. Damn, you're done already? Nice work. We're just finishing up the first stage of the mission here too. Let's take a break and have a bite to eat. To celebrate Nick's first mission, I have put him on cooking duty. Vandam did the same for me on my first mission back in the day, you know. It's our little tradition, ha ha ha. I'll be out. Really? Yeah, that'd be great. You go ask Nick if there's anything he needs help with. Maybe we'll get to dig in a bit earlier than I expected. I heard you're talking with the chief. You're gonna help me out, huh? That's a big help. I never expected to be cooking on my first mission, let alone finding the ingredients myself. The mercenaries of the Garfond are a hardened bunch, that's for sure. In that case, could you help me find a couple of ingredients I need? Cooking I'm actually pretty good at, but I have no idea where to find ingredients around these parts. Besides, even if something goes horribly wrong, I feel like you guys would be able to handle it. Sorry, I just had a bit of a bad experience a few years back. Thanks for the concern, but I'm alright. So the ingredients I'm after are 7 shade trouts and a tarnish apple. I'm not sure where to find them though. Corden and Kathira may know this area better than I do. Ugh. Anyway, good luck. I'm counting on you. I hate collection quests. They always drag on way too long because it's random chance. This place has a very annoying lack of fast travel points. Okay, Nick, here you go. Oh, hey, there you are. Thank goodness you're alright. Did you get the ingredients? Ah, yes, perfect. Thanks. I'll cook them up in a jiffy. Cooking is a talent of mine. I think I've made a bit too much. Haha, there's still so much left. Oh, you want seconds? Thanks, that gives me a bit of confidence. Gourmet spice is great, isn't it? Pretty much any fish is tasty when you bake it with a bit of fruit and a helping of good old-fashioned spices. Some allies I fought with once taught me that. This recipe is all I have left of them. I was out collecting ingredients when it happened, like you guys just now. I was young and reckless at the time, and before I knew it, I'd wandered into some vicious monsters' territory. I ran straight back to camp, fast as I could, thinking I'd be safe with the others. But the camp was in a quiet area, and nobody expected a bunch of monsters to suddenly descend on it. I was the only one equipped to fight, and in the end, I was the only survivor. Sometimes I wish I hadn't gone back to the camp. If I had just let the monsters eat me, everyone else would have been... I'm sorry. You probably didn't want to hear all this. Myself, I meant to ask you to tell me all about Venom, but I just... Come on, it looks like Horton's done eating too. We should go ask him about our next tasks. Next time we get a break, you'd better tell me about all the cool stuff Venom did. Well, he was an idiot, but he was a young idiot. You know that Nick lad's food wasn't half bad. It had, what do you call it, a gourmety kick to it, that fresh, spicy taste. Oh, but I'm rambling on, aren't I? You want to hear your next task? Well, I want you to go find me a shining stalactite. I hear you can find them somewhere here in the Spirit Crucible Elpis. But one. While you're doing that, we're off to take out 2 brutal aspid. They're meant to be pretty vicious buggers. It might be a bit tough on Nick for a first mission, but it's a good chance for him to prove himself. Your shining stalactite search might be too easy by comparison, but hey, you already took out a bunch of monsters. Well then, I guess we'll see you around.
This is an area where I excel. Flora heals an aching soul.
And travel back to the group.
We've arrived. Where do we go from here?
Let's hope they're all right. Well, one of them's still here. But please, help! You have to save the chief. The 2 brutal aspid, they attacked us out of nowhere. Our formation was in tatters, and we all wound up separated. Corin said he'd buy some time so I could get away and find you guys, but I don't know how long he'll hold out. You gotta save the others, please. Last I saw them, they were in the chamber of pillars on the cavern's lowest level. I'll grab some spare weapons and head right after you. Oh boy. History doesn't repeat, but it tends to echo. That's not a good sign. This is...
See you on the other side.
This is I'll show you why I'm the star player.
Sure.
Yeah, they just kind of fell to their deaths, I guess. Hey, over here. Oh, man. Chief, everyone, I'm so sorry. There's nothing I could do. I hid Corden in here so he wouldn't fall, but his wounds were too deep. They're all dead. It's my fault again. Nick, we accomplished our mission. Let's give the casualties a proper burial, then head back to the village. You head back too. I'd like to talk to you at Mercenary HQ. I mean, the guy keeps... Either he has really bad luck or he bites off more than he can chew. It seems like a bit of both, honestly. I can't really fault him entirely for this, though. Maybe the kid would want to, but I can't.
Whew. Let's rest a spell.
Let's get going.
What's your problem, kid? Can't you see we're all exhausted? You let them all die again, didn't you? Just like when you killed my mom and dad in Gormott. What are you talking about? Gormott? But it can't be. You're there. I had no idea. You've grown so much. Nick, what's this about? This boy is absolutely right. I let my own comrades die and saved my own hide. I don't know what happened in Gormott, but you're not to blame for what happened here today. Get out! Out of this village! I don't want to see you ever again! Yes, you're right. If I stay here, I'll just get someone killed again. Someone like Corden. When the... Hey, you, help me out here. What should I do with this guy? It's not his fault. Well, I guess Venom did think highly of you guys, so if you say so, it must be the right choice. I don't think I can ever repent for what I've done, but I'll devote my life to helping the people of Garfont. What? No way! Vandam didn't like to dwell on things in the past, but if you're going to stay here, I think you need to have a proper talk with this boy. You're right, I'll tell him everything. What an awful tale. You should have never returned to the camp. Now see here, young man. It's alright, Kathira. I often tell myself the same thing. Why won't you expel him from the village? I don't get you grown-ups at all. I'll avenge my parents one day with my dad's blade in hand. Thank you for doing that. I believe Vandam would have done the same. The kid will hopefully get over it eventually. But, yeah, I couldn't in good conscience just send him out of here feeling the way he was.